Good evening, this is Manjusha Radhakrishnan and I'm the entertainment editor for Gulf News. Today I'm here to talk about what's happening in the Kerala film industry. Currently, there is a MeToo movement that's gathering steam in the Kerala film industry. And I'll tell you how it all began. It began in 2017 when a popular actress was sexually assaulted in a moving car and the entire sordid episode was caught on camera. She filed a complaint, a police complaint. The case is still under trial, and one of the accused against her was actor Dilip. He's one of the accused as well. At that point, the Amma organization, which is like a collective body of actors, went on to take a very soft stand against actor Dilip. Therefore, all the women, the powerful women in the Kerala film industry, actresses like Parvati Thiruvoth, the Bangalore days filmmaker Anjali Menon, Reema Kalingal, and actresses Ramya Nambishan, etc., came together and formed a collective called the Women in Cinema Collective. They also called for a investigation into the inner workings of the Kerala film industry, especially against female actors. So the Justice Hema Commission was formed to investigate into the issue, and after a 4-year wait, the findings were revealed earlier this week. Some of the findings and observations made in the huge, into the more than 200 pages report was very incriminating. It said that there's a powerful mafia made up of powerful male actors, directors, and technicians that control the Malayalam film industry. Any woman who says that she was sexually abused at work or there was an inappropriate advance made against her while she was working on a film set was immediately cancelled or penalized because they were withdrawing work from her. They were immediately cancelled by these powerful men. It also said that apart from casting couch and there were no changing rooms, there were also instances where female actors had to undergo severe trauma when male actors or technicians knocked on their doors late at night demanding sex for work. Now all these incriminating evidence has come to a boil, and several developments have now taken place. The fallout is very quick. Just like how in Hollywood, when Harvey Weinstein, the producer and the top Hollywood mogul, was toppled after the MeToo allegations, when women came forward and spoke about their experiences where he sexually assaulted them, a similar thing is happening where actors like Siddique and against Mukesh, etc., are being made. In fact, Siddique is the general secretary of the association called Amma. A few days earlier, he called a press conference claiming there was no casting couch in Malayalam cinema. He said he welcomed the findings of the Hema Committee Report, took a very diplomatic stand, and said that no complaint, official complaint, was never ever made to his organization, Amma, and therefore it's the police who has to take a stand, etc. So he kind of washed his hands of the entire thing. But today, he has resigned from his post when a woman called Revati Sampath, when she was 21 years old, she claimed that she was sexually assaulted by Siddique in a hotel room. He has now resigned as the General Secretary of Amma, which is a huge thing. I mean, so far there has been no accountability at all. I mean, these claims are made, the women are ignored. That's how it usually rolled. But suddenly you see a bit of movement, a bit of change perhaps happening. Even actor Mukesh, who's very popular, a woman has come forward claiming that she was also assaulted. Several notable actors, male actors, have now been accused of sexual misconduct. It's also interesting to note that none of the major superstars like Mohanlal, Mammootty, Prithviraj, Dulquer, Fahad Fazil has openly commented on the Hema findings report. It's very shocking. But Parvati Thiruvoth, Anjali Menon, Revati, etc., or an actress Urvashi, they have come out in the open saying that they welcome the findings of the Hema Commission report and that the change has to begin now. Men who are accused of sexual misconduct should be penalized and not the women. What's also interesting to note is that I remember doing an interview with actor Mohanlal in 2019 in Dubai, where he dismissed it as a fad, MeToo. He called MeToo a fad, and how he dismissed the entire thing, saying that it's just a fashion thing, it will pass. It's also interesting to note that none of the filmmakers or major film stars like Prithviraj, Mohanlal, Mammootty, Fahad Fazil, Dulquer Salman have come forward and commented on the Hema Commission report or the instances of sexual misconduct at their workplace. It takes me back to the interview that I had with beloved actor, top actor Mohanlal, who's also the president of the organization called Amma. He hasn't come out with any statement so far. My interview with him was all about him calling MeToo a fad. You should go to Gulf News and check out the interview. It's very interesting to watch his dismissive stand against it. But what's interesting now, that was back in 2019. Now, a few years later, things seems to have changed. The Hema Commission findings have actually triggered and reignited the MeToo movement. Suddenly women are coming forward, and in the next few days I'm expecting several women to come forward. Even the ones who earlier made complaints on Facebook or towards WCC or towards Amma, they may come forward and call out names. I'm expecting today Siddique has resigned. Filmmaker Ranjit has resigned when a Bengali actress, Sri Lekha, has actually come forward and said he made inappropriate advances against her when she went to his home to talk about a project. So he has stepped out from a position of power. Siddique has resigned as the Gen Sec of Amma. So this is just the beginning of things. I think several other key figures from Kerala film industry are going to be called out in the next few days. Watch this space for more. We have been following the story from day one. In fact, I've spoken to Parvati Thiruvoth about it and how she's lost work because she spoke up for several years. She had to go through several challenges because she dared to speak up. And I've spoken to actresses like Revati, who said Mohanlal's dismissive comment and labeling MeToo as a fad was very shocking. So we have followed this issue for a long time. Stay tuned to Gulf News and you can find out what's happening. We are keeping our ears and eyes to the ground to give you the latest news on what's happening in the Kerala film industry, which is known for great films, but right now it's not a proud moment for their cinema.